What's up, guys? Welcome to another diecast moment with your boy Scorpio, and we're not done with the speed test with the Hot Wheels digital timer. Nope, because we got to do the 3D bot maker and Mr. Mom's challenge. And what that challenge is they say really short cars and long cars don't get a fair readout when they go through here, and thus you might get a reading that says one car is faster when it's actually slower. So anyway, what we're going to do here is I'm going to pan over to the cars, and we're going to test two sets of cars, two long ones and two short ones, and see what kind of readings we have and if they can relate to if that car is faster on the track. So here we go for the conclusion of the digital speedometer from Hot Wheels. All right, here we go. We got a long car here, nice little limousine with beautiful lace wheels on it. And then we got that famous Caddy 16 that's known to be real fast. So these are our long cars. So we're gonna run through the timer. Then over here, we got that familiar Honda Turbo. Remember that? Haha, was king of the curve for a while before it got taken out. So it's a little shorty. And then we got the Morris Mini, which is also another little shorty. So here we have it, the 4 contenders. And then after we do the times on these cars, we'll race them and see if they stand up to what the digital Hot Wheels timer says. Okay, guys, let's get into it for the 3D Bot Maker Mr. Mom's Challenge. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's see what's going on here. We've got this wonderful limo. Let's see what readings we get. All right, looks like we got 378. All right, it's time for the second run. Got a 395. All right, it's time for the Caddy's first run. $393. Second run, 392. All right, it's time for the Honda Civic Turbo second run. $491. All right, it's time for the Morris Mini Love, Peace, and Hair Grease car first run. All right, looks like we got a 462. All right, time for the Mini second run. We got a 461. Right, here we go. So the results we have so far is for the limo, it had a first run of 378, second run of 395. Then we get over here to the Caddy, it had a first run of 393 and a second run of 392. Then we got over here to the Honda City Turbo 2, and it had a first run of 492 and a second run of 491. And last but not least, the Morris Mini had a run of 462 and 461. So by these numbers right here, these two cars should definitely be smoking the Cadillac V16 and the limo, since their numbers were only in the threes, highest being a 395 reading. So let's put them to the test, guys. Let's get them up and get these guys all racked up, and we'll find out the truth. All right, guys, so here we go. First, I figured I'd race the small cars first. So we got the Honda City Turbo, as you can see, in lane 1, and we got the Morris Mini in lane 2. The Honda City Turbo had 492 and 491 for high scores, and Morris Mini 462, so 461. So by the paper, basically the Honda Civic Turbo should take it, and I'll switch lanes up. Awesome, just to be fair. So here we go. On your mark, get set.
Winner, lane
City Turbo does take it. Here we go. So, as we expected, and it worked out on paper, Civic Turbo was faster. Let's see if that rings true when we switch the lane. Yep. Now to see how these cars advance here. So we already know that the Honda Civic Turbo advanced over the Morris Mini. So here we got the numbers for the limo. Had a 378 and a 395 in its run. The Cadillac had a 393 and a 392. They're very close, so it's hard to tell who's going to win here. But we'll give it a shot. Caddy. The lanes have been switched to Caddy with the first win. All right, let's see what happens here. Winner, lane 6. And the Caddy takes it. This is the moment we've been waiting for. We got the Caddy over here with the high of a 393 for its first run. And over here, you've got the Honda Civic Turbo with a 492. So, according to the timer, the Honda should take it, Caddy. So, let's see. Here we go. First run. Winner! Lane 1! Oh, lane 1. Uh-oh. So far, the Caddy has one win. The Honda needs one to prove it needs to win it. But so far, shows that the timer is kind of off. All right, here we go. Winner, lane 2. Lane 2, the winner. All right, guys. Here we are. Well, it goes to show you that 3DBOTMAKER and Mr. Mom's Racing are the big dogs of the yard. That's why I did this, to make sure that everything was on the up and up. And apparently, the longer cars and the shorter cars don't necessarily give a proper reading. But that Caddy was definitely faster, and it should have been the one with like a 495 or something like that. So there you go. If you guys are using the timer for regular size cars, you're going to be okay. But if it's a long car like the Caddy or the limo, or the long trucks, it's going to be off. And also with the short cars like the Morris Minis and the Honda City Turbos. So with that in mind, don't rely on the timers for those. Other than that, everything seems to be okay. Yeah, race them twice, but just like race the normal size cars, and you should be fine for readouts. All right, guys, this is a wrap up right here. So now you know the whole truth. Love, peace, and hair grease.